What's up, everybody? Fishing with Sticks back with you again, making sure you like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Appreciate you. Today we got another review, and it's going to be on the LUNKERHUNT mid-water fishing kit, y'all. It's actually a pretty good deal. I'm sure you can find them anywhere, but I actually bought this kit on Amazon. It was $10 and I think it's $10.87 or something. It was on sale, mind you, but I've been back and checked on it 2 or 3 times, and it's always on sale. So that's a good deal right there, right? In its own. What we got here, we're going to show you. We have one. Well, they're labeled different on the back, but we have one double-bladed. It's 2 Colorado blades, double-bladed spinning bait. And I did take this out and cast it just to feel it. And y'all, this thing is awesome. I ain't big on a lot of LUNKERHUNT stuff, but this is an awesome spinner bait, y'all. You cast and it almost hits the water spinning. I mean, it's crazy, and the amount of vibration this thing throws off with these double Colorado blades is unreal, y'all. But anyway, in this kit you have a double Colorado blade spinner bait. You have one, I guess, tiger stripe jerk bait, and you have 2 crankbaits. Let's see, it says, let's go ahead and read this really quickly. You have the Shock 2.5 square bill, which I'm not sure which is which, and you also have the flat-sided square bill, which, this one, alright. So this right here, sorry, this one right here is the Shock 2.5 square bill. This is the flat-sided square bill. This is the Distress 6-foot suspending, well, it says suspending, it's not. Anyway, it's suspending jerk bait. It actually says that it's floating on it, but it's not. Now, I've casted all these. I literally didn't really fish with them, but I took them out just to try them and see what they would do. And we'll talk more about that as we go. But here you go. This is it. If you look for it on Amazon, this is what your kit's going to look like. They have 3 or 4 different kits. This one here was actually on sale for $10, and I think it was 87 cents, something like that. That's the only reason I bought it. I literally bought this just to bring it on here and do a review on it, opening, whatever. But anyway, let's get this sucker open. Alright, so opens up good. You know, LUNKERHUNT has good packaging. I will give them that. But y'all, this spinnerbait is awesome. It's just a straight up black and blue color, which, you know, if you're fishing anywhere with any murky water or anything like that, you'll know black and blue is the way to go. It really is. But this is a double Colorado blade. Got a divider so it don't get knotted up with itself or anything. And I just can't help but notice the depth on this Colorado blade, on the actual spoon. The blade itself is deep. And like I said, when I threw this thing, it didn't much more hit the water, y'all. And it was shaking. I mean, actually, as it was sinking, you could actually feel it spinning. I was blown away because I've used a lot of actual high-dollar spinning baits that didn't work that well. And where this is Colorado blade, I mean, the thump you get off of it. The second, I mean, you slow rolling this thing, you feel the thump, 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 thump. I mean, it is crazy. I'm completely blown away by this bait. Like I said, I've not really got to go out and fish with it much. I literally went out and cast it a few times just to kind of get a feel from it. But I'm telling you, for $10 and something, this spinnerbait along's, you know, I would pay $6 or $7 for this spinnerbait. I'm not even lying, y'all. It worked that good. I was blown away because I've used a lot of cheap ones over the years, and just something like this thing works awesome, y'all. Works awesome. So there is the, hang on a minute, the Thump. Well, good name for it. It's called the Thump Colorado spinnerbait, y'all. Let's see. It's 3.5 inches, weighs 3/8 ounce. So that is a heck. It's got a number 5 and a number 4 blade on it. So there's that. Stress 6F, which stands for 6 foot, because apparently this dives to 6 foot. You know, it's a good color. Not exactly. It's sort of a perch color. I mean, you can fish it as a bluegill water, but where I was fishing at that day, it was really the wrong color. But you know, I only threw it a couple times, so I can't really say anything about it one way or other. But I will say, I wasn't real big on the action on it. It worked nowhere near as good as like a Rapala or Rapala, however you want to say it. Of course, you know, I am being kind of picky because I've always used Rapala or Rapala, however you want to say it. I call it Rapala. That's me. And you know, everybody knows Rapala jerkbait's hard to beat. I found that if you use this, you are far better, instead of actually jerking, to give it a nice quick 2 reels. And then let it, you know, settle for a second, give it like 2 more reels. It seemed to get a way better erratic action. When you pull it, it just seems like it wants to nosedive and come straight. I mean, with barely any wiggle. But doing a nice quick reel, I mean, it would actually make it come alive. So if you buy this, that's how I recommend, you know, fishing it, is to do a quick reel retrieve. I mean, maybe it'll work different for you, but for me, it worked far better doing it that way as opposed to actually jerking it. I will say no more than I used it though. I don't know if y'all can see this, but the paint did chip on it quite a bit. And there was a few rocks, I'm not lying, there was a few rocks where I threw it, but you would think you would actually have to hit it off rocks a bunch of times before you start getting the whole chip paint effect, but hey, it is what it is. Like I said though, for 10 bucks, you couldn't buy the spinnerbait and the jerkbait for $10. I mean, come on, y'all. The Shock 2.5 square bill. And this thing here, it only dives to 2.5 feet. It's 1/3 ounce. It's 2 inches long. I don't think I actually threw this one, but I'm telling you, the rattle, it's got a really loud rattle. I did throw the other one, the Jolt 2.5 flat-sided square bill, and that thing had an awesome action to it, y'all. Very erratic. You can slow roll that one just as much as you want and get some awesome. This one right here has definitely got the whole shiner effect to it. Y'all, I'm saying for $2 or $10.80 something, how could you go wrong? So, in my opinion, you know, just these two baits right here are well worth over $10. So the way I see it, you're getting these other two, and not saying this one's bad. I mean, it may be a great bait. I never actually threw this one, and like I said, once you get the hang of fishing this one, like I said, the paint isn't that good. But you know, maybe I just got hold of one that wasn't prepared right before they painted it. You know, for $10.80 though, I mean, you all, how could you really go wrong on this? I'm just saying, for $10.80. I mean, come on. 2 crankbaits, 1 jerkbait, and a double-bladed Colorado spinnerbait, y'all. You can't go wrong for that. I'm just telling you. But yeah, if y'all want to, just get on Amazon, check them out. Anyway, this is what it is. It's called the LUNKERHUNT Mid-Water Impact Series Combo. So it's the LUNKERHUNT Impact Series Combo, y'all. They got a mid-water, deep water, shallow water, or top water, mid-water, and deep water kits. This was the only one on sale, so that's the reason I went with that. But for that money, I mean, come on, $10 and something. You can't, like I said, you can't go buy a decent spinnerbait, double Colorado blade spinnerbait, and just any jerkbait for that. So, hey, hands down, that's a home run, y'all. I'm fishing with sticks, and I'm telling you, in my opinion, go buy this kit, especially if it's still on sale, which I'm sure it is. Amazon does that. But yeah, y'all, make sure you get on there, check them out, and if you want to try the other baits, like I said, they have a top water kit, a deep water kit. Me myself, I went with this because, you know, this is the fishing range, or the depth range I typically fish in the lakes and stuff where I'm at. I fish there because that's where the bass typically are. But anyway, y'all, I am Fishing with Sticks, asking you to please like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next review, y'all.